But guys, I digress. Speaking of feeling very jumpy, speaking of feeling very, very comfortable with myself because I feel an electric core surging through my veins because one of these untalented participants has been eliminated. Hopefully yet another will be eliminated. Why? Because we have another elimination matchup coming up. And this person has not been a thorn in my side, no. But this person thinks he has the verbal stamina to outduel one Avi Klein. This person thinks he's funny. This person thinks he's witty. This person thinks he's charming. This person thinks he's talented. This person thinks. But no, he doesn't. If he thinks he's all those things, he doesn't think. He's incapable of thought because nobody could best me verbally. If you don't believe me, listen to this promo. Because up next is the G.O.C. and Pinocchio Joe. And to the winner goes the spoils, because this too is the third and final matchup between Pinocchio Joe and the G.O.C. Yeah. Excuse me, guys and gals, even this voiceover, this narration, sometimes feels fatigue, especially when this voiceover and this narration knows that the G.O.C. Kirkland Esquire is next on the horizon. For G.O.C. Kirkland Esquire is a waste of human breath. The G.O.C. Kirkland Esquire is someone that has somehow infiltrated this green room, an exclusive field of talented actors from the world of film, television, athletes that have succeeded on all fronts, in all walks of life, in all sports, from pro wrestling to boxing. Musicians, thespians, even you, the WWAB faithful. And yet somehow, in some way, the G.O.C. Kirkland Esquire is still hanging around. The G.O.C. Kirkland Esquire, much like that piece of dirt or that little speck of sand that we cannot remove from our body after a nice trip to the beach, the G.O.C. Kirkland Esquire remains stuck. He remains stuck on me for all I can do and hope for when I wake up in the morning and go to sleep at night is a world that does not include the G.O.C. Kirkland Esquire, especially in the green room. So Pinocchio Joe, get the job done. Make sure that clown goes down and make sure I don't have any more frowns. Because when it's all said and done, only the strong will survive and thrive. The G.O.C. Kirkland Esquire does not belong. Tonight, with their series deadlocked at 1, tonight, a man as eloquent and as graceful and as intelligent as Pinocchio Joe will face the contrast of his nightmares. Yes, the contrast of his nightmares. Yes, the contrast of his nightmares in the G.O.C. Kirkland Esquire. A man who will be defeated and eliminated once and for all. And I will wake up and look over to my voiceover and look over to my narration and realize this was a shining moment. It wasn't a prediction, and it wasn't a spoiler. It was a prophecy. The G.O.C. Kirkland Esquire will be persona non grata. Go, Joe, go, Joe, go, Joe, go, Joe, go, go, go. Was that something or what, guys? Was that something? I gotta tell you, that narrator has got so much talent that he could have hosted all of the Tonight shows. Every single one of them. Forget Jack Parr, forget Johnny Carson. I know none of you half-wits understand what I'm talking about. Why? Because I speak the truth, but I'm also eloquent. When you host a show like this, you have to have brains. And of course, G.O.C. is going to enter the broadcast and say, I have the brain of a dehydrated BB gun. That's what he's going to say. Because he wants to do shtick. G.O.C., welcome to your demise. You're tied 1-1 with a real man. You're tied 1-1 with Pinocchio Joe. Tell me, please tell the audience why you're quivering in your boots.
Golden fine Klein, not tonight. You will not get in my head tonight because I don't care what you have to say tonight. I will deal with you. I'm facing Game 3 elimination right now against Pinocchio Joe. He has threatened my family. He has threatened me. He has threatened everyone. He has dug graves. And Avi Klein, you couldn't be more biased in your opinion towards me. I will get
you got that
tonight.
Right.
You will not get into my head tonight,
I already have.
Avi Klein. You won't. Golden fine Klein, avocado Klein, festive fine Klein. You know what that means to me, Avi Klein? Not a damn thing tonight because my focus is on Pinocchio Joe. Let's get on to the task at hand.
Life is full. Life is full of disappointments. And all I need to do to prove that point is to present to you one G.O.C. Esquire. What a disappointment he was, not just to me, not just to the WWAB faithful. What a disappointment he was to the parents that gave birth to him. The G.O.C. Esquire is going to be persona non grata, not by me, but by a man who you never, ever should have upset. A man that we all call Pinocchio Joe. Success is usually the culmination of controlling failure. Pinocchio Joe knows what's at stake. He knows that by defeating that clown, the man that has soiled the very turf that we call the green room, the man that doesn't deserve to call himself a man at all, G.O.C. Kirkland Esquire, a man posing as a competitor posing as a contender, a true pretender of sorts, finds himself, much like Pinocchio Joe, staring at the face of elimination as they are tied up at 1, with both of their backs against the wall. The time has come for a true winner. The time has come for an undisputed winner in this very hotly contested matchup and series. We have seen Pinocchio Joe dig up the very grave of one G.O.C. Kirkland Esquire. By the way, job well done, because that's exactly where G.O.C. belongs. And Pinocchio Joe will make sure that my wish comes true. He will make sure that my dream turns into a reality, because Pinocchio Joe will defeat G.O.C. Kirkland Esquire, and he'll do it tonight. And by doing so, he will advance into round number 2. And the clown who makes me frown will be persona non grata. Guys and gals, I present to you a true man, a real man who knows how to get the job done, not a man that looks as pathetic and sounds even more pathetic, who sits right next to me. Like I said, guys and gals, this man, G.O.C., epitomizes what disappointment really is. But don't worry, he's consistent because he's been disappointing since birth. I only wish that God gave me more middle fingers. And we don't do that here. We're a clean show. I'm a clean man. But G.O.C., Pinocchio Joe's not a clean man. Pinocchio Joe has made it no secret that this is more than just advancing to round number 2. Pinocchio Joe is in your head.
No, he's not. He's not in my head, Klein. He's not. I don't know what you're laughing at, fat boy. I don't know what you're laughing at. You're all covered up with your face and your hat and whatever it is that you're wearing. I don't know what you're laughing at, Pinocchio Joe. Tonight is your demise. This has been going on for too long. It's night 5. You're all done, Pinocchio Joe. Look at you. You're a disgrace. You're a disgrace.
Avi, would you like him to shut up for the rest of his life?
I have been dying for this man to shut up since the very inception of one G.O.C. I didn't even know him back then, and I still wanted him to shut up. No, we don't have to do that. No, we don't have to do that. That's fine. No,
I'm ready.
No, guys, let's get on to the challenges.
I don't care about
First challenge I have for G.O.C. and for Pinocchio Joe Promos, guys. And I do want to mention next week. Oh, the stars are coming. The stars are coming next Saturday. More mystery entrants. A Hall of Fame athlete will be here. Mark Henry will be here. 2 other legends from the world of film and comedy will be here as well. So more stars galore entering the tournament of 64. Not only will I just be interviewing them, obviously because I have the verbal stamina to do so, but they're also here to join the field of 64. So as the G.O.C. Esquire tries to compose himself, and Pinocchio Joe is ready for this onslaught, let me read to you the promo war. Pinocchio Joe, here's your first promo. You've made it no secret that over the course of this past month, the G.O.C. has transitioned from an annoyance to someone you wish to eliminate. I want you to describe in great detail during this promo. Of course, no language, we know that. I want you to describe in great detail during this promo the final hours as you envision it to be in the life of one G.O.C. once you get a hold of him.
Oh, I've been having this go through my mind for weeks, Avi, for weeks. And, he's dug his own grave. I just happened to do the labor for him and dug it, but he's put himself with his mouth right there. I say this every time, but as you can see, things haven't changed. Yap. So, I think after tonight, when I emerge victorious, I will drag his carcass right out of here. And we're going right to the grave. No service, no nothing. Guess what? It's 20 feet deep. So, you will be home in a very short time. Now we may make a stop or two along the way. You saw the torch I had. I got my Sawzall back here on the workbench. We'll leave it at that, Avi. I won't go into any more detail.
No, please, guys and gals. This is it's just a promo. That's all. We're just doing a promo. They're not gonna hurt each other. I hope. G.O.C. The next question, it's more again. This is a promo. Your promo is as such. G.O.C. We have seen a different side of you lately. I want you to describe in great detail during this promo the final hours as you envision it to be in the life of one Pinocchio Joe once you get a hold of him.
The final hours for Pinocchio Joe are going to be of pain and torture as I take a hot knife and put it through butter and I scrape it across your forehead, and then I take the blood and I analyze it, and then I get all of the massive Guardian army. I tie you to a tree, Pinocchio Joe, and we slowly peel you step by step by step. You think you scare the Guardian of Chaos? I will take out every nail throughout your whole body. I will peel off anything that's hanging off your limbs. You will not escape the Guardian of Chaos. Your demise is coming, Pinocchio Joe. Digging graves 20 feet. I'm going to put you into the bowels of the earth, Pinocchio Joe. And Golden Fine, Klein, stay out of my way.
Guys and gals, there are more promos right now that Pinocchio Joe and G.O.C. will bestow upon you. Pinocchio Joe, you've apprehended many people in your time, a man of law enforcement. You've shown no mercy to any of your adversaries. I know you're not a man of law enforcement anymore. From what I hear, you were on the run, and I'm not going to get into your sordid past or story, not at all, because we're cool de la, we're cool, we're great, we're good. But I digress. You have shown no mercy, Joe, to any of your adversaries. In this next promo, describe what on earth the G.O.C. would have to do to save his life once in captivity. What would he have to do to save his life?
What would he have to do to save his life? I've never thought about that, Avi. But, he can save it right now and just walk away. Just walk away and you can save your life right now. Otherwise, I have a lot of stuff that you can do. You've seen my videos, my
Take the mask off, Pinocchio Joe. Take the
wait,
mask
G.O.C.,
off.
he brings up a good point. Will
He
you
brings
walk
up
away?
nothing.
Will you walk away?
Never walk away. I won't walk away from Pinocchio Joe. I won't walk away from the green room. I can't even understand what this man is saying. What are you saying, Pinocchio Joe? Reveal yourself. Put a face to the product like the
Enough,
Beauty and
enough.
Chaos does.
Enough. That's slander. Don't be slanderous towards Pinocchio Joe. Don't. I will implore the masses to understand that this mediocrity, otherwise known as G.O.C., will hopefully not ever sully this broadcast ever again. So there's another promo, if he can try to deliver one, from G.O.C. Here's the next promo for G.O.C. Here's the topic matter. G.O.C., you too have apprehended many people in your time in the past. In this next promo, describe what on earth the G.O.C. would have to do to save his own life once in captivity.
Golden fine, Klein. I don't ever have to worry about saving my life. I've had things put to my head. I've had stuff put to my throat. I want to keep this clean, but I'm going to keep it reality. I've dealt with society's worst. I've chased them all over the country. I've slept outside in my car for days on end. I'll come through your house and bang down the door at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't have to worry about my survival. I've survived with the worst of the worst throughout my whole life. Pinocchio Joe and what he thinks he can do to me, I'm not worried in the least. I am the ultimate survivor, and you will see that here in the green room once Pinocchio Joe is buried in the bowels of the earth.
Guys, that concludes the promo challenges for G.O.C. and Joe. And again, this series is tied at 1. This is the clincher over here. Whoever wins will advance on to round number 2, Joe. And whoever loses will be eliminated and essentially will be persona non grata, G.O.C. Pete from Sharpie, who gets this, and please make the right decision, who gets your vote and why for these promos that we just heard from these two gentlemen?
Well, these promos were graphic, for one. G.O.C. says he's a survivor.
Yeah.
So I don't want to see him walk away. I want to see what Pinocchio Joe can bring. And G.O.C., I want to commend you on your video and audio quality tonight. It's very good.
So who gets your vote?
My vote goes to G.O.C.
G.O.C. gets your vote? I think we understand where I'm going. I'm going with Pinocchio Joe. I thought Pinocchio Joe.
Wait.
Oh, you're challenging me? I will explain to you because you're being so. You're in panic mode now. I understand why. Pinocchio Joe, less is more. It was a lot more sincere. It came from a real place, and I believed everything he told me. Everything you just did was a lie. You tried to threaten Pinocchio Joe with what? Mere words? Pinocchio Joe knows his actions are stronger than his words. So, guys, another challenge. Guys, who gets this challenge? Who gets it?
The fans
G.O.C.
vote for G.O.C.
G.O.C. Paul Roma voting for G.O.C. There's some bias there. Paul, really? Not Pinocchio? G.O.C.
G.O.C.
Guys, come on. Come on. Come on, I built this place. I built the green room. I say Joe. No? Guys, for this particular challenge, Joe, it's not over. It's not over. G.O.C. wins this challenge. It's not over. It's not over. Why? We have another challenge, and if Joe wins the next challenge, then it will go to a coin toss. Because if Joe wins the next challenge, the challenge portion of tonight is tied at 1. So is the series. The next challenge that I bestow upon you.
Hold on, Avi Klein. Can we make a toast?
A toast? You want You want me to make a toast with you?
I would like to make a toast. Life is pain. Man is mortal. But never go with chaos when death is on the line. Pinocchio Joe, please know I hold you in the highest of regards.
A toast. All right, that's between you guys. I guess to the victor goes the spoils. I'll be back for the next challenge in about 2 minutes.
Pinocchio Joe, it's been a long, hard battle. And I know.
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. Joe, you're telling me you're okay with this as well? You're fine with this toast?
I'm fine. It'll be his last fluid he ever gets. From here on out.
All right.
You drink from your glass, I'll drink from mine, Pinocchio Joe. Oh, wait. This isn't over. I may respect you, Pinocchio Joe. It's 1-1. But as I said, soak it in, Pinocchio Joe. I do respect what you did for a living. You drink yours, I'll drink from mine.
Holy man. Oh, man.
Joe.
Huh?
Joe.
Yes?
Joe! Joe! Joe, get up! Joe, he passed out! Joe, if he can't compete, you win by forfeit! Joe! 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 See, it ain't so. Joe! What the hell's going on here tonight? What the hell's going on here tonight?
What did we just witness? Are
Miranda running out of the damn room when she's up literally 1-0 against Maria, and she just essentially had to forfeit as a result.
It's been a crazy night.
Music Man shows up. It's a little mind control. Now we have the G.O.C. suggested a toast. And Pinocchio Joe didn't resist and thought that was a great idea as well. They drank out of their glass, and they both passed out.
Did they? No.
Yeah. If I go to the back now, I can't even see them. They're passed out.
G.O.C., are you there?
Listen, we've called some weird ones, man, and I'm glad that my buddies from the world of Hollywood aren't here to see this mess. I think we have to be honest about this, guys. We've never done this before.
Mm-hmm.
The series is tied at 1, and it remains tied at 1 because it's a no contest, which means that the G.O.C. and Pinocchio Joe will do their dance again. Are you okay with that, Pete?
If they survived whatever just happened, yes, I'm okay with that. Hopefully, they're both okay.
I can't believe it. They had a toast. I thought it was out of mutual respect, and they passed out. Guys, stay tuned. Stay tuned for next week. I will give you as much thorough information as I can. I'll provide you some thorough information with some posts, letting you know when Pinocchio Joe and the G.O.C. will be back, unless they can't compete. I don't know. Maybe this is something serious. Maybe they won't be physically fit to compete. Maybe I don't even know if they're alive. I don't know. I'm trying to remain optimistic. If these guys can get their bearings and they can survive, they'll be back to do this again.
Let's hope so. I hope so.
I'm going to put Pete in the back here, guys, because he's going to take some notes for the next matchup.